Hello, how you doing? I'm George with KDP Studio.net, and I'm going to show you how you can create Amazon KDP books and ebooks very easily with no experience. This is very beginner friendly. You will have a getting started guide that will pretty much uh, show you every step. You'll have this video to go back on. It'll show you every step you need to complete a book. And once you do it one time, you'll run right through it. It's very, very simple. There's no confusion about it. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how you can either make money writing books or you can be an author yourself and have books out there. AI is the way, and let's get started. Okay, once you sign up, you'll pay your subscription and it'll bring you straight to your dashboard. You'll have a choice to pay $19.99 a month monthly, a subscription, or you just pay for a lifetime membership, which is 120, and you get lifetime. You will never have to pay another subscription. You'll see that once you sign up. It'll bring you to a subscription page after you verify your email. But once you get that and you come to the dashboard, you'll see the open getting started guide. I got it open another page, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Okay, the getting started guide, it'll bring you to you to configure your API keys. You'll go to the settings. Let's go back over here so I don't have to keep. You'll go to your settings and it'll tell you bring your own keys. You don't pay credits to us. We don't gatekeep. You got unlimited. You got a free will to do whatever you want, and nothing's stopping you. So you'll go to OpenAI. Here's the link to the platform, and it uses ChatGPT 5, the new version. You go there, you'll get an API key. You'll come here and paste it, hit enter, and bam, it lights up green. But you do have to fund your account. You can throw $10 in there and you can create several books, maybe 10, 11 books, 12, 13, somewhere around there with $10. Probably more. I put $10 in and I done created a good bit of books and I still have a lot of money left over. And the XDXL provider, they got two providers, Replicate and Stability AI. That's for illustrations. You can use that if you want. Same thing, you go to the link at the bottom right here, run your account, get the API, place it, hit enter. Okay, once you've done all that, hit save, and then all your APIs will be lit up green. Let's go back to the dashboard. Very simple. All right. And we're gonna go back to get started. Okay, you're gonna open Chat GPT. We do use that for the prompts. You're gonna open it up and sign up for a free account. You do not have to pay for it. I have several email addresses I use. After a few hours, I can go back and reset, and I can go back and I'll have I'll have a good while before I reach my limit. Then I'll switch to another account. But you do not have to pay for it. Okay, I got ChatGPT opened up already. Now we're gonna create a book. That's the next step. Return to your KDP Studio dashboard. Click New Book. Okay, we're at the dashboard. We click New Book. Now we need a title, subtitle. My author name's all filled out already. Once you put it in there once, it stays in there. You can edit it if you want, but I have it set where it goes in there automatic. We need an audience, category, tone, with the trim and all that. We will get to that in a minute. So let's go back to our help guide and go to step 4. I don't know why it keeps signing me in and out. Let's go to back to help. My internet IP address is swapped over. Okay, now we're gonna step 4. In ChatGPT, decide what you want to write about and paste it this prompt. Okay, once you decide what you want to write about, you copy this prompt, paste it where it says your topic, remove the bars, and put your topic right there. But you copy and paste this in ChatGPT like I did here. I did it right here. I said, write me a prompt for a book about two boys going fishing. Also provide award-winning book title, 3 target audiences, 3 categories, 1 tone. You can adjust this any way you want. And it gave me a title, which we'll go put here. And it'll give you can ask for a subtitle if you want. A lot of times it gives you that. Now we're going to go get the audience from it. You got 3 of them you can put in there. And I'm just going to paste one for just for the demo purpose. And if you have 3 audiences or how many you want to put in there, you just hit a comma, space, put the next one. Keep doing. You can fill it up. You can put up a whole bunch of them in there. Minutes it'll give you. Okay, we're gonna go to the category next, and it uses all this to write the content. You have to have it in there to get good content. Without that, let me see. I think that's what it is. No, I don't know why I copied that in there. All right, now we got all the information in. The trim size will be a paperback. As you can see, you can put hardcover, paperback, and you got all the different sizes. So we're gonna go to a paperback 6x9, black and white, target pages. Keep it. We're gonna put 500. Just put 500 in it. It's gonna get more because it can go up to 828 pages for the 6x9. Every one you pick, they'll tell you how many pages max you can have. You gotta have a minimum of 24 pages. So let's go back to 6x9. Now we gotta have about the book. Let's go about the book. Paste that in. You can write along. You can get a big prompt and put in there if you want. Get very detailed if you want. Okay, you can include AI illustrations if you got the API. All you gotta do is turn it on, but I wouldn't use it. I don't use it because if you're writing a children's book, yeah. But other than that, I wouldn't use it. Now, option reader age, you want your table of contents. What you'll learn is more like for like books for learning objectives, ebooks, chapter key points. But we don't not going to use any of that. We'll just go ahead, click create a book since we filled everything out. The book is created. Now we're gonna on this page we're gonna have to generate the outline. The outline it gives you all the chapters, and each chapter has prompts in it for OpenAI to write. So it normally takes a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, but 30 seconds or so. Generate all the chapters. You'll get about 30 to 32 chapters. Sometimes, I mean, you'll get 35 chapters, depending on the content. But you'll always get each chapter have a whole bunch of pages, so you'll have full content. So we let that go. Yeah, you can. If you don't write books for yourself as an author, you can make money writing books for people, creating covers, writing books, converting manuscripts for people. You get somebody's manuscript that they wrote. It's not size right for the spine and all that. All you have to do is put it in a converter, and it'll convert it to the right size. There's so many ways you can make money. We do have uh, a make money page. You can start a business and write content for people. You can even help them put it on Amazon. Very simple. I'm gonna show you all that on here. Okay, it generate now this first page, the front matter page, the River of a Thousand Casts. That's the title. Don't worry about that. Don't You don't have to write it unless you want to dedicate it to somebody. You put it in there. But other than that, the first chapter. Here's a little breakdown of what it's gonna write about. All we have to do for every chapter is hit generate chapter now. Once it's finished, move down to the second chapter. Then once it's finished, you move down to the third chapter. But you have each chapter you got to generate. And once you see this, I'm gonna let it do its thing. You can see it actually writing, and you can always edit it from here if you see something that's not right, which you won't. You can always edit it inside of here. Once this chapter generates, and I show you what it's doing, we're gonna move down to the next section about author. That way you know. But we're not going to stay on this topic long. We're going to move on. It's very simple. I would like to keep this video about 30 minutes tops. I don't want to have it too long. But you definitely can make money doing this. Like I said, uh, start a business page on a website. Ideally, you want to purchase the lifetime plan on that. That way, you never have to make a payment again, and that'll be out the way. And you could just list it on eBay, Fiverr, uh, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. You can write books for people. You create the cover, manuscript, and you can upload it to Amazon KDP form. There's a lot of money to be made. Some people charge $200+ just for one book. And just think you're giving them a book with a whole bunch of chapters in it, a whole bunch of words, because some people only do so many words. Like short books, you create a actual full book. For the authors, I like using AI to generate the books. You can, I mean, this the content it produces is unbelievable. You mean you're seeing it? It's great content, and I create books. I make a lot of sales. Man, I made this month alone. I made a good bit. And as soon as I publish a book, I don't do no marketing with the advertising my books. I don't, and I get sales after after a few hours of listing them. They get approved, and I'll start getting people reading the ebooks, and I get paid from that. Mainly, I get people the ebooks. Okay, now once that's finished, we'll go down here about author. Let's go up. write about you or the author, the actual book. Get about the author, copy it and paste it in here. That's all you got to do. Once you got that, the ebook export, make sure your name's in there, whoever the author is. There's so many platforms it's for. I normally like putting KDP in it, save it. Down here, make sure your table of contents is toggled on. You export, click on edit. Everything else is what you had it already. The only thing you got to change, I have the text of the body size text in the chapter pages set at 11 points. That's by default. But if you're doing like a big book, like a hardback book, I will put it on 12. But 11 is by default. And all you gotta do is close it out like that. You don't have to do nothing else. Okay, the clean manuscript, I wouldn't worry about that. I developed that in case you start seeing weird icons and stuff in your manuscript when you download it. Then you can go back and clean it, and it'll pop up. But you probably won't need it. I got it there just in case. Now to preview and export the EPUB, that's for the ebook. Let's show you what it does. Now once you got all your full content, you do this. Alright, alright, let's go now. It's check, got a spell check on it. I normally ignore everything. See how it Panky, Bobbers, it throws out, sometimes throws out crazy stuff. So I ignore all and continue. Don't worry about the cover image. Just download the EPUB. You download it, and there it is. There, the River of a Thousand Cats. That's the EPUB. Now, when you want to do the PDF, just click the PDF. That's a 6x9 paperback. Okay, there's your 6x9 paperback. Now, when you want a different size, all you would have to do is go into the edit and put whatever size you want. 8.25, 11. That'll be a hardback, a hardcover. And all you have to do, you could change that to 12 if you want, or you could leave it at 11. A lot of people just leave default at 11. That's why I got it set. Now all you have to do is once you pick the size you want, you just scroll outside of here, click, and it closes. Now you can download your EPUB 8.5 times 11. And you can do all the sizes the same way. There's your 8.5 right there, PDF. Okay, let's go to the help guide. Let's go down. We exported a book already. Okay, now we're gonna create a book cover. I told y'all we don't create book covers. We convert them, but I had to show y'all how to create book covers. I even got prompts in here. Okay, when you after you download your manuscript, uh, you'll go to since the manuscript that I downloaded, the manuscript that I downloaded don't have much content in it. I'm gonna use one that I already created. I'm gonna use one I already created. And all you gotta do is ask ChatGPT, tell me what you think about my book. That way it pulls in the information about the book off the PDF. You gotta let it finish loading. Alright, finish loading. Click it. And it's gonna tell you what you think it thinks about your book. So you just come down and it just it tells you all the good things about your book, and it also tells you things you can improve on. Then it tells you writing quality 9 out of 10, research presentation 9 out of 10, atmosphere 10 out of 10, commercial appeal 8.5 out of 10, overall is a 9 out of 10. That's perfect. Okay, now we're gonna go back to our help section and copy this, and I'm gonna show you. We're gonna copy. We're gonna fill out the blanks. Create a best-selling book cover that matches my book theme and audience. Include the book title and author name. So we'll make this image. Make this image a 6 by 9, 6 by 9 paperback. Front cover needs to be titled author position safe zone. Don't have an outline on the cover. Image format needs to be JPEG. It could be a PNG. Don't matter. And now when you do all that, you tell them to create your book cover. And you can edit that, tweak it a little bit more if you want to get realistic looking book covers. But I like what it kicks out to me. Once you get the book cover, and you're making book covers for free. You're not paying anybody on Fiverr or anywhere else to create book covers for you. You can create as many book covers as you can. You won't have to worry about the headache of will a book cover fit? Will it be the right size? We take care of all that for you. Come on. I kind of like this number one. They look AI-ish a little bit, but you can always tweak it. It's a PNG image, so it ain't gonna hurt anything. Okay, now once we got the image, okay, once you got the image, now you can use this, make this image or whatever size it need to be. Like if you need it, now you got a 6x9 now. If you need an 8.25 times 11 hardcover, all you do is copy and paste this, bam, and it makes it whatever size you need it and whatever type of hardcover or paperback. You just change that part. You copy and paste it. Okay. Now we're gonna go and convert. Step 9, convert book cover. Let's go back to the dashboard. Convert manuscript book cover. When you get over here, it's gonna load. It's gonna load render. It's pulling up my software I made. Made a little tool that does everything for you. It'll load. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do the cover. All you do is go to paperback 6x9. You'll come here. It could be a JPEG or a PNG. Okay, that's the cover. And you can always change the name of the file and put the name of the book. Convert cover. There you go. Download. Boop. There you go. There's your cover. All right. Once we do that, we're going to go to manuscript. You can go to the trim size. That's going to be a paperback 6x9. Find your PDF. The one we did right here, 6x9. Repair it. I only has 82 pages, but just to give you an idea what you have to do. Download it. It's going to say repaired. It's going to show repaired on the front of it when it's converted. Now that will fit for a 6x9 manuscript. Okay, once we have all that done, now here's your ebook. If you want to do your ebook, you can do the same thing here. Make it cover for your ebook. You can do like you just use the same cover right here. Convert it for your ebook. Whoop. Now ebook cover. Okay, now let's go back to help guide. Okay, we did the manuscript. We did the cover. Now we're going to generate Amazon listing, KDP listing. Okay, now we're going to tell it. Let me put it where you can see it. You return to ChatGPT, copy and paste this. This is very important. Get out of here. Create a compelling Amazon book description using the 7 best keywords. You can tweak it if you want. For my book, I also provide the 7 keywords and 3 Amazon KD categories that fit my book. Now, the key thing here for SEO is book description using your keywords inside the description. That's what we need. Okay, let's Okay, now that's your description right here. And it's giving you keywords, long tail keywords. You can use that or use these. I like using the high value ones. The long tail ones, we can use that too. Either one, you pick one. And it gives you categories. Okay, let's go. All we gotta do is copy this. Now we're gonna take out the check marks too, because Amazon, KDP don't allow the check marks in it. So I'll show you how to deal with that. To create a new title, we're gonna do a paperback. The book title, I'm gonna go down since I got the description already put in here. I'm gonna put it in here. Come on, paste. Okay, and we're gonna remove each one of these, each one of these check marks. I'm gonna show you. And now we gotta remove. And now we're gonna copy that whole section, and we're gonna do this. Oop, there we go. That solved that one. Okay, we got that already. All right, let's go. The book title on it. History of uh, I spelled it wrong. I'm here. All right. You got the author's name. Make sure you put the author's name. You can put the middle name if you want. Don't worry about the contributors unless you want to say somebody helped you make the book. We got the description in there already. I own the copyright. No sexually explicit images or title. Don't worry about the reading age. I just leave that blank. You pick your categories. It gives you categories on it. And I'm gonna grab one. History, United States, state and local. I'm gonna do one. Put one. You can. That's three. You can put in there. United States, state and local. And go to the South. If you want to add another one, you can just add another category. I'm just gonna be done with it just for this. Uh, and the keywords, I'm gonna put a few of them in there. I'm not gonna put much. I'm not gonna actually publish this. Okay, I'm gonna do just to make this a little quicker. You're gonna put them all in right here, all seven of your keywords. Bam, bam, bam. I'll do one more. Bam. All right. He put seven, all seven of them in there. Okay, you leave that like it is. Release my book for sale now. Save. Now we're about to get to the fun part. Okay. Get a free KDP ISBN. Click assign it. Assign ISBN. There you go. Your book has ISBN. Okay, I normally like to go with the black and white interior paper, or you can do the cream. I just like black and white. The 6x9. Always put no bleed. So you can pick a size, but 6x9 is what we have the book, the manuscript, and the cover for. I keep it at matte. You can have glossy one, but cheaper with matte. Okay, we're gonna upload a manuscript. I'm gonna go repaired. Remember, it's gotta say repaired. All right. It says repaired. The Haunted History of New Orleans. Okay. Now what we're gonna do? Don't upload the cover here. Go to Launch Cover Creator. Very simple. Hit continue. Get the image for your cover. I believe this is it. Right. I should always. I think this. Yeah. I think that's a 6x9. That's why it's always good to rename your file after you create it. That way you know what it is. 6x9 paperback, 6x9 hardcover. All right. Now you always want to pick this one. The rest of them look crazy. You always want this one right here. See how the cover fit in there perfect? Okay, now here you'll put your picture. Click that. You go in here and put a picture in there. Then you're about the author. About the author. This is about the author. I don't know why it's so big. How about I'm gonna put this in there. Just so you have content in there. This is the steps I created for the there you go. Okay, this is about the book. We'll go right here. And you can create a shorter version of this if you want. I'm gonna put this in here. Bought the book. Bam. You got you got your spine. You got your name on it. You can click it, change the size of it if you want. You can make it bold. Take it off. You can change it any kind of way you want. I just leave it there. You can make this same right here. You change it, make it bigger or what. But I leave it. You preview it. There you go. There's your book. Save and submit. Now, there's one thing we do before we move on, and this is very important that you do it. Okay, hit no for AI tools. I never say I use them, which I do. And this is very important. A launch previewer is going to show you if you got any errors. It's going to check everything. I never had many issues with errors, but it checks it to make sure your manuscript, your cover, everything's aligned. Like my tool, it does the job, but every now and then you may get one. You may get an error, and all you have to do is take if it says the manuscript. You take it and repair it. Run it through the tool where you repair it because you may accidentally use the one you didn't repair. So it's always good to make sure the one you upload is the repair title on it. Okay, now we just wait, it's checking everything. Boom, 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 boom. Everything looks good. Let's go look at it. There you go. There's your book. That's all your pages. Okay, I approve it. All you gotta do is click approve. After you look through it, that's done. Scroll all the way down. You can request proof before it launches. I normally just save and continue. Can bring you to the page. It's $7.05 to print. Okay. I always put all territories. You can do expanded where it goes like the Walmart, Books a Million, stuff like that. You only get 40% royalty from that. You get 60. You get 50 now. Amazon started. Okay. If you list this for let's say 17.99, you'll get $3.75 royalty from Amazon. For like places like Walmart and all that, Books a Million and other places that list your book, you only make 15 cents. But if you list it 24.99, you get $7 and you'll get $2. I always like to people's like, oh, nobody buy a book from an author, unknown author. I sold books for $59. You just got to make a cover that's appealing and a good description. That's why we use what we use. And once you put on there how much you want to list the book, you see it's the profit you're gonna get. It tells you the printing cost right here, your profit just on Amazon selling, and anywhere else that is being sold, it's $2.95. And once you're happy with what you get, you'll come down and hit publish your book. Boom. And publish it. I'm not going to publish this because I already have a book already with this cover and with this name. All right, that's simple as that. You can make money with this by doing books for people on Fiverr, eBay, SEO clerks, Craigslist, Facebook, Marketplace. You can even build your website. If you need help with a website, let me know. Man, I won't charge. I'll charge you $100 and I'll build you a website for your stuff, and I'll show you how you can edit it easily. But you see how easy it is. It's simple. Everything works. You created a full book, and all you had to do is go step by step with this guide. We went from step one all the way to step 11, and you created a whole book. So if you have any questions or anything, just go to the website, contact us, send me a message. But once you sign up and you subscribe or you get a lifetime membership for access, you can get my personal phone number. You can text me if you have a problem. Not an issue. I'll make sure that you're taken care of. No matter how many customers I have, I always got time. So how you seen how easy it is now? Now it's time to make a decision if you wanna join us or you wanna sit on the fence for a while. But after a while, my price will go up because this is too easy. Y'all have a great day. Looking forward to y'all signing up with us.